What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today is day 193, July 12th, 2025. Today, we're back in store. Our special guest for today, none other than Thrift Sola. So, he actually texted me on Instagram a day or two ago, and he said he was going to be in the Cornwall area, and someone had mentioned my store to him, so he wanted to come take a look. So he's got some stuff that he wants to trade me, so we're gonna take a look at his stuff. And then there's a few items off the vintage page that he had asked me to bring in for him to take a look, so I have those with me so that he can check those out as well. But he did say that he also wants to look at the streetwear, and all the streetwear is already in store, of course. But we have the 4 items he asked for right here. Three NASCAR jackets and a older Toon Squad shirt. So some pretty sick stuff. And obviously he has a good eye, that's why he's successful with what he does. He knows what he's looking for and stuff like that. But yeah. But we just put all the stuff in the store quick, and before he pulls up, we are gonna go get a bev at the corner store quick, because our brother is thirsty. So, I just inserted that picture. The picture was taken after the clip, like after the previous clip, but before this clip. He had so much stuff that in-store content didn't really make sense. He was here for like an hour or so. But we did a trade, so I got all this stuff and I added $40 for some of my stuff. I'll show you guys at the end. But Supreme Wheaties, we've had those before, they sold quick. Travis Scott Reese's Puffs. So now we have Travis Scott and Lil Yachty. We got a off-white hat, super clean little camo hat. We got a OVO Toronto Raptors 2016. Me and him were talking. It's crazy to think that this is almost 10 years old. It's crazy. Then we got a Supreme tee. Pretty sick. This little loose thread I'm gonna have to cut off. It's not even like de-threading, it's just a loose thread, if that makes sense. So not the end of the world. Honestly, this next piece might be my favorite piece from the lot, so I'm gonna save that for last. But I do want to show you guys. I might keep them if they fit. I'm gonna try them. But then we have a undercover Supreme samurai tee. So we did get some pretty cool stuff, to say the least. Then we got a, what shirt is this? I forget some of the stuff because I looked through so much. We have a Sesame Street Cause Uniqlo. Then we have just your standard antisocial social club tees. Then this next piece, give me one sec, because it's, you'll see. And Supreme Blimp, let's go, baby. So we're gonna have that hanging from the ceiling until it sells. Pretty cool piece. I just spent the last 5 minutes blowing it up, so if I sound out of breath, that is why. But I also did get a few pairs of kicks from him, so we'll go ahead and show you guys these kicks, and I still have to show you guys that last piece. So these, size 9.5, fairly beat up. They'll be going up for cheap. These Hot Wheels Sean Witherspoon collab, size 10.5. Size 9, denim, Jordan 6. A size 8.5, Amin Leon Dor. I don't know if I said it right. Size 8.5, some New Balance 550s. Then we got one more pair. Sorry, I had a hard time closing the box right there. But then we got size 9.5, Pure Money 4s, not bad condition. And this last piece, the one that I might be keeping if they fit, I'll have to see later tonight. They are a size extra large, Eric Emanuel, like French Terry style sweatpants. So they look weird, like they throw you off, but like they're almost so weird that I like them, because I'm into fashion to that point where it's so weird you like it. So I might have to try those on later tonight. But yeah, we got a decent lot from Mark, Thrift Sola, so it was super nice doing business with them. I'm sure we'll end up doing a few more deals in the future. But yeah, that's our first deal in the books, and I'll show you guys all the items. So I gave away this racing jacket, gave away this racing jacket, and this racing jacket. So 3 racing jackets. Gave away this vintage shirt, gave away this Bape shirt, gave away this essentials, and this shirt, and this shirt. So we had a pretty good trade with him. We got rid of a lot of stuff and we got a lot of new stuff in, and we ended up trading some clothing for shoes, which is pretty good. I feel like I'd rather have shoes right now just because I'm a bit behind on shoes. So it worked out for both of us because he prefers the vintage and I prefer having some shoes. So we ended up getting quite a few things from the homie Mark. We had a nice deal with him. Got rid of a decent amount of stuff and we got back a decent amount of stuff. Some of it being some shoes, which, like I said, is pretty nice. So gonna have to clean some of those shoes and then we'll get them up and posted in the store, but that probably won't be till Wednesday. Same with the clothes. We'll go ahead and clean up the clothes, try to get those posted Wednesday, get everything posted by then. But we're back in store tomorrow, so we'll see if anyone ends up coming by tomorrow. As of now, nothing is planned, but I do need to get a little beard trim, or a full beard trim, and maybe a little haircut from Bilal. So I'll have to ask him when he can fit me in, try to get that done, because need to clean up. It's starting to get messy, you know, but stay hydrated. But like I said, we'll see if anyone ends up coming by tomorrow. If they do, we'll get that in-store content for you guys. But I'm sorry I couldn't necessarily get the in-store content today. I mean, like, I gave you guys a recap of the whole deal, but it just would have been way too much content. Like, we honestly spent a lot of time just sitting there kind of negotiating, going back and forth on stuff. So it wouldn't have been the best kind of content, so... But, like I said, I still gave you guys that recap of everything that happened. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And hit that bell to get notified every day about our daily vlogs. But catch you guys tomorrow when we're back in store. That's all we got for today. Love y'all. Lacedbyhook signing out. Peace.